Hello children, good morning. So in the earlier class you have learnt about fertilization, structure of seed and what is germination and what are the necessary conditions for germination. So germination is a process of a seed growing into a seedling, isn't it? It needs proper amount of air, water and sunlight to grow as a new plant. If it gets all these three conditions, then it grows into a new plant. So this is what you have learned in the previous class. Next, let us study about seed dispersal. Okay, so what is dispersal? Dispersal means spreading away. Okay, spreading away. So here seed dispersal. What is seed dispersal? You have learned that after fertilization, what happens? Ovule develops into seed, ovary develops into fruit, isn't it? So, take that it is a plant. So, in this plant, it bears several fruits and seeds, isn't it? Several fruits and seeds. So, after fertilization, it changes into seed. So, what happens if all these seeds falls under the same tree? So, you know that from these seeds, we get new plant, isn't it? Seeds germinate into new plant. So once they are ground properly, they'll fall down, isn't it? So if what happens if all these seeds fall under the same tree? So they bear several number of seeds, isn't it? And what happens if all these falls under the same tree, means under the same parent plant? So you can see that they do not get proper area to grow, isn't it? There is not enough space to grow. So they do not get proper space to grow. And also it is overcrowded, isn't it? What happens if they fall under the same tree? It is overcrowded. So one above the another. Seeds will be one above the another. So they do not get proper amount of air, sunlight and water. These three necessary conditions they do not get. So that most of the seeds do not germinate, isn't it? So most of the seeds do not germinate and they do not get enough space. So if it happens, so we do not get new plants and there will be no plants later on. There will be no plant species on the earth. So to avoid this, what is necessary? These seeds have to be spread away for wide area. Okay, these have to be spread away for wide area. So that they will get proper amount of air, water, sunlight and necessary space to grow. So this process of scattering away of seeds from the parent plant is known as seed dispersal. Okay, this is known as seed dispersal. Okay, so the process of scattering away of seeds from the parent plant is known as seed dispersal. So seed dispersal help the seeds to get proper amount of air, water and warmth and enough space to grow into a new plant. So this process is known as seed dispersal. Then how these seeds are dispersed? Who will carry these seeds to wide area away from the parent plant? Who will carry them to away from parent plant for wide area? So there are some agents, okay? They help these seeds to disperse away from the parent plant. So you have learnt agents of pollination, isn't it? So in pollination, some of the agents help the flower to pollinate properly, isn't it? Like that here there are some agents, they help the seeds to disperse away, scatter away from the parent plant. Okay, let us see what are they. So, wind, water, animals and we people, human beings. So, these are called as agents of seed dispersal. Agents of seed dispersal. Okay, these are called agents of seed dispersal. So in the garden or in the near surroundings, you might have observed some of the plants, they grow, and you might not find the same plant nearby. Okay, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್, ಈಗ ಗಾವಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಹೂ ಬಿಡುವಂತ ಟ್ರೀನೋ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕೆಲವೊಂದಷ್ಟು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಅಥವಾ ಎರಡು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸುತ್ತಮುತ್ತ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಆ ರೀತಿದು ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಯೂರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಈ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬೆಳೀತು ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಸೀಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪರ್ಸಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೋಸ್ ಸೀಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಯಾರಿಡ್ ಅವೇ ಫ್ರಮ್ large distances by these agents. Okay, so they are dispersed over these areas so that they grow into new plant. So they will get enough space, proper warmth, water and air so that they grow into new plant in that area. Okay, so that is because of seed dispersal, and these are the agents, they help in the dispersal of seeds. Okay, wind, water, animals and human beings are called as agents of seed dispersal. So these help the seeds to scatter away from the parent plant. So let us see how these agents help in the dispersal of seeds.